Hi kids! Do you like violence? Do you want to see me stick 9-inch nails through each one of my eyelids?
She said, do you love me? I tell her only partly. I only love my bed and my mama, I'm sorry. 50 dub, I even got it tatted on me. 81, hoping the crashes to the party. And you know me.
What is up guys? It's Doug. We are back for another video. It has been a little while. I'm excited to be back. I dropped a song yesterday. I didn't produce it. I got the instrumentals for Pusha T's The Games We Play, and I did a verse over it. If you guys haven't already, go check that out. It's got a couple of views, I think. I hope you guys enjoying that, and yeah, we're not gonna waste any time. Today we're gonna be doing Travis Scott, Owl Pharaoh. Because if I'm being honest, Travis Scott's one of my favorite artists and I haven't heard his early work. So we're going to be doing Owl Pharaoh and we're going to also listen to Days Before Rodeo. What am I expecting? Travis Scott, you know, not... Of course, nowadays, he's probably evolved from then, so I'm not expecting exactly what we have now, but I am expecting solid production. I'm expecting a couple fire bars, just really cool music, energetic music for sure. And yeah, let's just get right into it, you know? I'm excited to be checking this out. I'm excited to be here with you lovely people. As always, if you need to hit me up, all my social media is on screen. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, comment, all that jazz. We're all about coming up and bringing others with us. If you're about that too, come and join us. We listen to great music and we have a lot of fun. Also, if you guys did like that song that I just put out, the earlier videos, I've got tons of songs posted on there. Some I produced myself, some I grabbed from other YouTube producers. Of course, even when the channel is monetized, I won't be monetizing those videos because I did not pay to use those beats. Those are for free use only, I guess. But they're dope songs, check them out. We're gonna get right into it. Track 1, Meadow Creek. Yeah, it's that dark, grimy production so far. I'm excited. I love Travis Scott.
Mom's thinking niggas struggle up. Niggas thinking I can't. Sure you wanna know me? Let me show you as a little thing. Every time I walk in this building, come in the mouth, couple kids lost, could have been a good spouse.
What? Yeah. Alright, that was Meadow Creek. It was just an introduction. Crazy sounds. It's not my favorite introduction ever. I won't go back and listen to it for sure. Really interesting to hear how he's always had that really grimy, dark production. It definitely leads into the next track, which is Bad Mood Shit on You, so we're gonna get right into that. Very sinister, very epic. All you Travis Scott fans are gonna love this video.
Out of my business, the commandments for my descendants. Give a fuck, new children in the building. We the cause of the error, you niggas with new terror. 1,000 on the leather, you niggas should know better. Niggas new slaves, I do say. Twice, only on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
I'm in the bag, battling on them. I never feel the pain. Only God can make it rain. So I must be Mary, Joseph.
This is interesting as hell.
Skinny black bastard riding cattle swerve for the folk fake niggas that love to just hate dog. Always talking that wild shit. Still never let them birds off.
That lead is so cool. Wow.
I can't wait just to shit on you.
What? Wait, okay, I paused it because it's actually surprising me how ever since the beginning apparently he already had this style. He already had his sound figured out.
Just to shit on you.
Another beat switch up? Travis's drum programming is incredible. Wow, that was special. Aggressive, energetic, beat switch ups. All these beats were so crazy. Just really dark, really cool, grimy, just Travis Scott-ish, you know what I mean? Track 3, Upper Echelon. Let's go. Oh shoot. Wow.
And he's just off the bandit. Wave rock like a line, it froze like a line. Party at the fix, damn that's all outlined. Straight up, she gon' make it clap, clap, throw them bands.
Yeah.
Pull out the sound, pull out the ride.
This is crazy, dude.
They just wanna talk, I ain't finna do that. I just might pull up wherever you at. Put my bill in your ass and I hold in your hand. My chick in the beer be hurt. Hey, first thing first, this what I do. Okay, king of
I love this production. Wow, that was something else. That production was just outstanding. Really, that was just so crazy, so energetic. I'm not going to talk anymore about the production on this album, or this project, or this mixtape, or whatever, because clearly it's going to be solid all the way through. I think we're 3 tracks in and he's more than proved himself to me already as a producer, you know, based on his more recent music as well. So there's not going to be too much to say about the production on this project. It's going to be fantastic. I really enjoyed that song. I think that's my favorite one so far. Track 4 is Chaz, Interlude, featuring Toro y Moi, or Toro y Moi. Yeah, this is fire. That was an interesting interlude for sure. It's just the transition into the next track, which is Uptown featuring A$AP Ferg.
I'm riding up Uptown.
Yeah.
One hand on the wheel, one hand on my dick. Monster. I got red eyes, it's like seizures. On my conscience, feeling them bleachers. Ooh, girl, just told you. The flame 500 degrees from the Uptown to the Magnolia.
Yeah.
Monster. Damn, you gorgeous. Tell me something I don't know. Dice on the corner with the lights low. Got the bass in my sock for 5 up. I'll pass it, that pint and seal. I'll make your weekend hell. XX know that we gon' block.
Yeah, my thoughts on that track, it was really cool and energetic and definitely fits with the rest of this album, but it was too long, for sure. A lot of repeating the hook when I felt like it was just unnecessary. I feel like the hook could have been repeated less and A$AP's verse could have been brought in sooner. We're gonna move on to Hell of a Night. Dang, this beat's fire.
Drugs in the bedroom, that's a hell of a way to end the night. Way to end the night. I love my girl in the south, but it's gold in my mouth. Thought I was in on my head, on my hell of a night, for heaven's sakes. All you see is mountain and clouds, ain't hit the brakes. She hit me twice in the face, think of the bass. She like the lip and on skirt, just shut the lace. Hand on my dick while I'm cussing up the Fiji, slow motion and do emotion. Thought I was in on my head, all my niggas is dead.
That song was great. I think that might be my favorite one so far. Either that one or Upper Echelon, really. I just really dug the production on that one, like a lot. I just loved the whole vibe that he brought with it. I listen to Travis Scott for the energy, for the music, for the beats, you know. He's so brilliant at producing with orchestral instruments and with the drum programming. It's just all very, very cool. Next track is Block a La Flame.
But none of them have the guts to pull out its spray. None of them have the guts to...
This is gonna slap. I'm so ready.
I'm cruising, rocking, babies in the Garden State. Getting cake, could've thought I'm Jewish. Fuck eyes and never let no niggas smash. No fucking the past, we breaking everything you have. Thank you for making it last. Get everything that you got. Break me
This goes so hard.
Oh God, this shit too cold for the Meek, yay. Bang, 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 my niggas ain't tame. I bury your ass in that fix, man.
Yeah.
Rocket, shocking, Zulu. Block cripple, whole family blue. Bloody, yeah, Zulu. Get you supposed to preach, you practice. Put a rubber on it.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not like jumping around or doing crazy, like going crazy with these songs because I've got this really crazy headache right now. But man, if I didn't, I would be like going insane. The track was great. Next track, Naked. That's creepy, dude.
These niggas to understand what we fucking fuck. You fucking lights in the night the way your eyes glow, nigga. They tryna hang a nigga. I feel like every time a nigga pick, I'm throwing on a mic.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I know I paused it like a couple seconds before the end, but I'm gonna get back to it. But right now, listening to this really crazy production, I'm thinking, I've never heard Yeezus all the way through. Would you guys want a video, a reaction / review to Yeezus? Because if I'm being honest, growing up as a kid, hearing everyone say, because it was so different, hearing everyone say it's trash, it's trash, it's trash, I never got around to listening to it. Would you guys want that video? Let me know in the comments or hit me up.
I see the stars in the afternoon, floating at night when you can catch me right.
I'm gonna treat that like an interlude because it wasn't that good. It didn't feel like a song, that's for sure. It's only 1 minute and 40 seconds. It's probably, it feels like a transition. As a transition, as an interlude, the first half of it was really cool, super creepy, super dark, mysterious, just very, very sinister. And I really enjoyed that. The second half of it was okay, it was cool, you know, it was chill. We're gonna be going on to Dance on the Moon featuring Theophilus London and Paul Wall. Yeah, let me know how you guys feel about Yeezus. Yeah.
My niggas dance. Had to leave home on working out. Kiss moms for me, give me a chance. Walk the streets. Let's get high, high. Then we go dance on the moon.
This is very, very cool.
In the moonlight, breath in the moonlight. No. Cop lights, no lights. The bills it was over the bill. That was skinny, and nigga got the left jack. Oh, no, your neck. I'm so popular shit. Come look at my eyes and get a fix. We not better. Drink like you got no limit. Energy on the moon, my nigga.
It's an interesting switch. I needed the switch because it's 5 minutes long. It was gonna get boring.
Like the city I grew up, so I pouring up a coke cup. I can get toe up, it'll get you fucked up. Pull up to the moon with the trunk up. You sucked up with 3 blunts rolled up. Smoke.
Yeah, my thoughts on that track. It was too long. 5 minutes, I feel, even for Travis Scott, unless the production is absolutely super creative and just very beautiful, cinematic, and just really takes me somewhere else, a song shouldn't be 5 minutes long. That song wasn't for me that much, but it was cool. Next track is MIA.
Lifted, I'm feeling so gifted, tripping, I'm constantly falling. Channel view of the whole building, plotting while burning the Marley. Damn, these red dots.
Whoa!
This Uzi bitch, you pulled out the hard white on the highway for the line. Listen, pimping your bitches might visit my T-Problems with the glisten. In fact, that nigga probably miss these choppers in these plays. They all doing the same, they take me over.
Yeah, that's dope.
Choppers in these plays, they all doing the same. They take me over, and damn, I'm leaning on the Kawasaki. And a lot, let me go codeine. I didn't have me God. Get high of that, pass that, light it up and then blow. Imagery abstract, it's like NASDAQ. When I stock it up and then rock it, take me overseas.
This is very, very cool, man. Wow. Yeah. That production is just, it's incredible, really. It's fire, of course, you know, the drum programming is great, but I'm talking about the work that he does with his vocals, with auto-tune, with his bass, with his leads. I mean, just so unique, so great. I've really enjoyed that one. We're gonna go on to Drive, featuring James Fauntleroy.
What? I like what Willow. 50 in the mile. I can do that. I'm a body.
I don't like the snare.
I can do that. I'm a
it's always a bad thing when you hear me say I don't like a snare, because it's like, of all the things for you not to like, the snare is pretty crucial. We switched it up. Hopefully he switches up the snare too. This is beautiful. Oh! Whoa! Kanye produced this?
Man, I thought the world was in the sun. Damn, the devil stay tested and the devil will apply. Sometimes I drown while I'm standing alive.
Wow!
Whether I'm shining all winter or chilling all summer, you rockin' birds look like we cop them straight out the jungle. Used to spit cheese up on the steep.
Yo, this just went from I hate that snare to this is my favorite track, like that.
Riding real slow. That's the shit that they didn't know. Cruising up 59, seeing it. While you take it.
This is great. This is my favorite. That's definitely my favorite track off this project so far, man. That track is outstanding. I'm so glad he switched it up right at the beginning so that I didn't have to listen to that snare for too long. This track's beautiful. Next track is Quinntada featuring Wale.
Straight from Mexico, call him Quinntada. Call him Quinntada. Damn, she's so hot. Swear to God, we
Bless you with this dope. Step into my world where we get ghosts, cause in my mind we float. Every time we step into one note, they tweaking out the millions. What I feel in the middle and I never ever.
straight from Mexico, call him Quinntada.
Himalayas, I got more keys than the mayor. Let's have a prayer. Soon to find out with my page. You fucking with the flame, you know the drill. I reach to the heavens. Yeah, I'm sociable with like most of them, cause I'm socialized with them socks. They don't really got with the mileage. This is the nail in the coffin. Niggas is soft. Niggas remind me of nail at a spot. So on the
He's so cinematic with his production.
Straight from Mexico, call him Quinntada.
Yeah, that's probably one of the more epic songs on the project. I enjoyed it, you know, 5 minutes long again. It's okay, it's not a bad listen at all, you know, it doesn't get necessarily boring. You do zone out a little bit, but that's definitely towards the end when he gets really, really cinematic with his production, and it kind of takes you away a little bit. Next track is 16 Chapels. See, I love how he always is so creative.
I don't know about you.
He'll use the most creative sounds for his drums, for his strings, for his leads, you know, the distortion. It's all just so creative. I love it.
Slow move to the groove. It feels right.
That's catchy, dude. This might be my favorite now.
What's his name? What's his name? I got nothing on a name. Come on, baby, what's the name?
Like, this is great.
But she throwing up last night, only if the duck her legs spread like Moses. On my way, bridge your glass, if you have a touch, someone from the beat gone.
I don't know about you. Feel like I'm floating through the night.
Find them, same niggas that sniff down and the drunk up in smoke. Green on designer, her man's based off of drama, color spinning.
Slow move to the groove. It feels right.
That song is incredible. That production is probably the more beautifully produced song on the project. I just love the strings. He had violins, he had a cello, he had the distorted leads, he had, you know, the auto-tuned vocals. He just had everything put together so creatively. It just sounded very, very cool. We're gonna go on to the last track now, Bands featuring Meek Mill. I'm assuming this production's gonna be very loud, very energetic. Yeah.
Throw it all away.
Yeah?
By that game, lost the bait. Funny, flicking the niggas that slipping. You tripping over here, my niggas, you get it? I'm looking down at the whole world through these glass ceilings. Popping nips, I put rubies in my crown. Counting stacks and blowing racks. Niggas know who they around.
Yeah. His vocals are so great. Yeah, that's a fantastic way to end that project off. Super energetic, very cool vocals, very energetic beat. Super dope. I enjoyed this project. There is, of course, evolution from this project to his later stuff. I do feel like his production is more intricate now. I do feel like he has a better sense. I don't know if he mixes and masters his own songs. I do feel like he has more of a sense of balancing everything out equally. You know, his vocals stand out more in his more recent songs. I feel like he's definitely more, he uses auto-tune a lot more in his recent songs. He's definitely gotten more skilled as a producer, more talented as a writer. It just goes to show, you know, that, I mean, he already had his sound figured out basically from the beginning. He stuck to it, he developed it, he practiced at it, and he got so far. And, you know, it really stands the test of time when you go back and listen to these older projects. I found a couple of gems in here, really. 3 or 4 really, really great songs. And the rest of them were decent, you know, they were pretty good. I think there was like 1 or 2 that I didn't like. You guys are amazing, you keep recommending me music. Thank you all so much for the support. Thank you all so much for watching the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Let's get this channel to 1,000 subs and then 5,000, 10,000. We're just gonna, I guarantee you this channel's gonna hit at least 1 million one day. If you wanna join, all you gotta do is hit subscribe. You've made it this far. If you hadn't subscribed yet, you might as well, right? Just kidding. Don't give in to peer pressure, kids. No, but totally subscribe. You don't have to if you don't want to, but totally do. Off on tangents. I love it. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. We'll be back very soon. As always, I'm Doug. You guys are the subscribers, you guys are the viewers. Thank you all so much. This channel wouldn't be anywhere near as big as it is without you guys. Keep recommending me music. Hit me up. I love talking to you guys. Did I forget something? I mean, I think that's it. I think I'm just wasting your time now. Peace.